but it does not summarize, it does not sum up your self-worth as a child of God. That legislation and Martin's place is founded upon the moral presupposition that if a man has paid his debt to society with the hard currency of responsibility, he deserves a second chance, particularly if he never had a mother in the first place. Martin's place is named after a man who, like Joseph, had a dream. Martin's place is premised on the notion that clarion call of our country, I have a dream. Those words that resound and reverberate down the corridors of time don't merely represent the assertion of the greatness of our country, they also represent the clarion call of men and women in Jersey City. I have a dream. Means that you have a dream of a job that represents not merely a paycheck, but a payment in dignity and self-worth.
You want to start a pic real quick? I just want to get something. You see behind me?
What's up? What you doing over here? Hey.
Huh? After this, I want you to get in it too. All right.
I have a dream is also an assertion of the self, which simply says that you are more than the sum of your mistakes. You are the sum of your humanity as a child of God. Martin's place, if it does the work that it has been called to do, if we do the work that we've been called to do, the men and women who walk through these doors will emerge with their dreams intact, with their hope intact, and they will walk forth as citizens, as workers, and people we can be proud of.
Come on.
That's the work. That's what we're doing. That's what we stand for.
They want to dedicate about
See you guys.
We're dedicating a $100,000 scholarship to prison reentry. I'm a former 3-time felon who made it in real estate. And we're giving back.
That's so great. Thanks for
Thank you for your support. And that was an honest speech.
Listen,
I'm a Democrat.
Talk about
it. That speech. It's all right, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
And I came up here from the national headquarters of the NAACP to simply say this. For 105 years, from the period described by the historian Douglas Blackman as a period of penal servitude, to that portion of our history described by the scholar Michelle Alexander as the era of mass incarceration, to simply say, at this moment in time, there are men and women in Jersey City who are beautifully and boldly bending the arc of the moral justice, of the arc of the moral universe toward justice. We're bending it all together with our hearts and with our hands. And if you feel a strange warmness in your bosom today, that's because the hands, they're refashioning and interpreting and giving new meanings to dreams in there, are building and bending the arc of the moral universe out here. Thank you.
They're relaunching like a month or so. Yeah. Look, Jay Morrison of the Jay Morrison Academy. They just got $1 million grant last year from the Street Foundation. They want to dedicate a portion of the scholarship to
how can we, let me get your card.
Yes, sir. Yes. How you doing?
Okay.
Pleasure. We actually did a fundraiser for you in Jersey City a while ago.
Let me
you want to get in your picture?
Yes. So.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you. I'll follow up. Have the governor follow up.
For sure. Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the 10th Congressional District, Congressman Donald M. Payne, Jr.
Thank you. It's a real honor and a privilege to stand before you this morning in my capacity as a congressman from the 10th Congressional District, in which this wonderful edifice sits. We have an opportunity to live out this nation's great creed. Everyone, every American deserves a second chance. And if we do the things that we say we're going to do, then Martin's house will be a shining beacon light for people that think there isn't a second chance, that despair lies before them, that there's no opportunity. But this house will change that. And if I may go to the streets for a minute, and the community will let you know, and they're here to see it today, with all these dignitaries and everyone sitting out here on a beautiful September morning. You're either going to be about it or just talk about it.
Whole party just been talking about it.
So we're attempting to be about it. I just like to, all protocols being observed, just say how delighted that I am here to have the minority leader of the House of Representatives, my leader, a great leader, the Honorable Nancy Pelosi.
Hey,
How you doing,
brother? How you doing? This is Brother Nigel King, J. Morrison Academy. This is the family, man.
Hey, fantastic.
Brother Cornell.
All right, a quick
Right here. He just opened an academy in Oxford, real estate, job training. They're getting ready to launch something across the nation, man. Awesome
We
work.
need more of this talent down in Baltimore at the NAACP.
Well, listen, they're about to get ready to do some things in Baltimore.
Baltimore's my second home.
I love your
Really?
purple. How you doing? I'm
Online real estate academy.
Nice
Teach
to
guys
meet you,
real estate
Plainfield
investing.
Council.
I'm a three-time felon,
Yes.
a former 50-time felon.
You have to have one
High school dropout, all that stuff. Turned my life around at 25.
organization.
Now I'm
I
also
love
in the
purple.
organization.
Do you?
So
Yes,
I use my
I
story, my testimony,
do.
and my blueprint
Well, thank
to teach
you.
guys all around the
Yes,
country and
thank
girls
you.
how they can make it another way out for real estate. Love for you to reach out to us.